Welcome to you all. In the previous video, we studied about Maslow's motivation, that is, need hierarchy. And quite associated with that, he has formulated a theory of motivation. So, what about this Maslow's theory of motivation? We shall study here. According to Maslow, man's personality will be formulated depending upon some factors. The first one is physiological needs or basic needs, we can say. The second one is psychological. Let's study the first one, that is physiological needs. That means the basic requirements of a human being. It is food, clothing, shelter, water, residence, amenities, health, and all that. If he is satisfied with all these essential needs, definitely he will have some interest in his performance, that is, a work motivation will be cultivated. In addition to that, suppose he has been blessed with or endowed with the psychological needs also. Psychological needs means a love and affection from parents, that means parental care, parental interest, affection between parents and children. Suppose if it is an education institution, between students and the management, or between the students and the teachers, a very good rapport must be established. Suppose it is a workplace, let us imagine. Among the staff themselves, among the employees themselves, there should be very good friendly regards, friendly relations. They must live on amiable and amicable terms, and a very good rapport and amicable terms between the management and the employees also at the same time. And the self-image and self-respect and the self-esteem, this and self-concept, these must be recognized by the management, recognized by his peers also. So such psychological needs must be satisfied. So when both these psychological or physiological needs and psychological needs are satisfied, then the person will have self-actualization. It's a wonderful tempo. Self-actualization means a person's potentiality, innate potentiality, capabilities, abilities, talents, creative power, and self-fulfillment, these qualities. So these innate qualities will start realizing, exuberating, or we can say the process of realizing the growth, the person's growth. So self-actualization means this kind of qualities, innate qualities, must develop automatically, consciously or unconsciously. That is called self-actualization. And in addition to that, I would like to say that the features of this self-actualization are these, some 5 or 6 points I shall explain. When a man is endowed with a very good self-actualization, he will have the feeling of acceptance. Though he is placed amidst hustle and bustle of life, he will compromise himself. So compromise is the best panacea. It is the best solution for so many ills in our life. And perfect view, a very good attitude to life, objective view of life, self-autonomy will be there. That means individually he can think, individually he can take decisions. He doesn't depend upon others. And you will have a transcendental outlook of life. It's a wonderful values, human values and ethical values, ethical behavior. And the man who has been endowed with this self-actualization will have creative power, invention, originality also. So totally his wisdom is based on empirical knowledge, a full-fledged experience. So these are the features of the person endowed with self-actualization. So if a person is endowed with these qualities, we can say that he has the holistic personality. And I would like to give you one beautiful illustration so that you can have a very concrete understanding, concrete picture about Maslow's theory of personality, especially in respect of self-actualization. I have seen one movie, Telugu movie, Enimidi Vasantalu, 8 seasons, winter seasons, spring seasons. In Telugu, Enimidi Vasantalu, 8 spring seasons, meaning the title of the movie is that hero, heroine. The heroine has been completely absorbed with her self-actualization, blessed with her very innate qualities, potentialities, and she has been always concentrating on it. She has an aim and aspiration goal, always preoccupied, not obsessed, preoccupied with that goal. She doesn't like to fall in love with anybody else, though she has been haunted by some other person, one person, hero. That hero is always interested in her, always he is haunting her. Despite his severe love, strong love, she doesn't care for it. And because she has been learning that martial arts, in the course of some training, for the sake of some training, she went to Kashmir. She stayed there for 2 or 3 months. She is expected to stay there. Out of his strong love, this hero always visits her, even in Kashmir. And every Sundays he used to visit her. And then, oh my God, this man all the way from Andhra Pradesh is coming to Kashmir, weekly once to 10 days once. How much love he has. So she too will be melted by the strong and ardent love of this man. She has fallen in love. So both have fallen in love, okay, with each other. Then one fine morning, this man, to her surprise, dismay, shock, he says goodbye, because he wanted to accompany his parents who are going abroad, some other country. Very much shocked. Then she said, see, I have not loved you. I have not longed after, not hankered after your love. Only you have. You have been haunting all these days. When I have fallen in love, I have been betrayed. So this man has betrayed her in love affair. Even then, I don't feel disappointed. I don't feel, frustrated and depressed. I don't be collapsed like so many women. I am completely different and unique. I have been endowed with the self-actualization. I have the innate potentiality, capabilities and all that. I have been concentrating on my ambition, aspiration, and that will be my sole aspiration. My concentration, my preoccupation will be only with that. I can continue with that. I don't feel depressed, and I will not be collapsed just because of the failure of this love. You have betrayed me. Okay. She said like that. And she will continue her aspiration, because she has been boosted up by her master, some guru. So concentrating only on that aspiration and relying on her potentiality, capabilities and creative power, she will rise to an occasion further and further. So she is a woman with great self-actualization, we can say. So that is self-actualization. So a person with a self-actualization will not feel depressed. He will not go in a running down condition. He will be always endowed with the self-autonomy, transcendental outlook of life, and compromise, and always that the potentiality and the creative power, the innate talents and abilities will be on the process of realizing the growth. This is called self-actualization. So his theory, Maslow's theory of personality is really appreciable. I like it very much. So totally, the long and short of the matter is that Maslow's theory of personality is based on his need hierarchy or motivation theory. and both are closely associated and most convincing also at the same time. Thank you very much.